Hello, it's May here, and this week you'll see a slightly different side to my life on my floating home. During midwinter, the light can fade as early as 3:30 p.m, and it can be so cold or wet that leaving my cosy narrowboat home just isn't an option. So what do I do with all this time on my lonesome? Well, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh, and look, it's me in the latest issue of Waterways World. So sit back and take a leaf out of my evening book. Who wants a cuppa and a blanket? Good evening. Welcome to my evenings, where after the day I'm running around like a crazy person. I actually really enjoy these quiet times to rejuvenate my soul, mind and body. And whilst some people find the winter months really challenging, I absolutely love it, and I find it like I need it for my soul. I need these evenings where there's no one to talk to, there's nothing really to do, so that I can rest.
Dinner's prepped, time for my PJs.
I have to put my hand on my heart and say I actually find it really difficult to rest. I find it really difficult, and the struggle that I have when I am on my own and when I'm with my own thoughts and it's quiet and there's nothing really going on is this feeling of needing to do something. Almost like, what was there to do? And I have to constantly remind myself that it's okay not to have anything to do. Especially in the evenings anyway. I mean, I always have something to do, but I'm not going to be starting my engine service at 7 o'clock in the evening, am I? Oh my god, I did it! The engine is running, which means it's working. It worked! Ah! I'm so happy with myself right now. So yeah, it's a balancing act, and it's an opportunity for me to just give my body the rest it needs. If this is the first video you've ever watched of mine, then this is very different to what I usually put together. Normally I'm moving the boat, doing some work on the boat, going here, there and everywhere, carting wood back and forth. But no, the evenings are a time for solitude, reflection and a good book. I have a strong collection of books, from yogi books and how to take care of the body with good food. I also love my foraging books and foraging recipe books. I don't tend to keep hold of novels. I get given them, I donate the books to charity. I do absolutely love reading novels and just getting completely lost in the storyline. I love them. I recently actually just listened to an audiobook that was on Spotify called Boat Girls, which was all about the idle women, and it was so great. I really enjoyed it. My favourite novel would have to be fantasy and like magic. For example, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, the Terry Pratchett novels, all these kinds of things I love getting stuck into. One of my favourite things to do while I'm cooking is listening to a podcast. Just having some music in the background or having some people in the background teaching me stuff, making me giggle. I'm a big fan of Mr. Jay Shetty and Dr. Chatterjee, as well as Stephen Bartlett and his incredible podcast. Wow, so much cool stuff on there. There's also The Witch, which I really enjoyed that.
Hey, it's Dua Lipa and I'm at your service.
Tonight's dinner is a new recipe. Turmeric pancakes, soy mince with apple, fried cabbage and kefir, also known as yogurt.
By far the best thing that I enjoy during this time of year on these cold winter nights, I'm salivating, is coming up with new and weird and wonderful recipes. So I've never made this before, I've no idea what it's like. I actually don't have much food in either, so I like the challenge of figuring out what I'm going to have for dinner with not much in the fridge. So yeah, let's try this thing. Oh. Mmm. Oh my god. Yeah, that was good.
Mmm. 3 pancakes later, I'm full. Yeah, I'm done.
Sleeves down. Like with many of us, I spend a lot of my evenings on screens. I love to watch a bit of Netflix and get drawn into a new series this time of year especially. I love movies, I love making films, and I love watching films. I just think they're amazing how they're put together and produced, and all the special effects. One of my favourite things to do is go to the cinema. I love going to the cinema and seeing epic movies. I'm also a huge Instagram user. I will scroll, I'll make content for Instagram. Might do like a little reel edit now in the evening, or upload a photo, or just check out what everyone else is up to. I do get a little bit sick of how much I look at my screen, constantly looking down like this, and I think it's an addiction that we all have. So I try and use my phone for good. I try and use it for things that actually going to bring me connection, I'm going to learn something new, or that it's not just like mind numbing stuff like sometimes movies and series can be. So I have recently discovered this new app called Readle.
I've been using Readle for a couple of months now, and have found myself scrolling less through social media and learning more from this large library of different topics. I love how you can just click and scan through to find certain things like recipes. Oh my god, pesto and beans? That's something I have to try.
Maybe I have pesto and beans. No pesto, no beans.
I recently wrote an article for Waterways World, and they haven't sent me a hard copy yet. But no worries, I can download it here, which is ideal for those dodgy internet weeks in the middle of nowhere. And voila, it's me! And I'm going to bookmark that and show my mum. What else? Ah, yes, podcasts. So I can just stay in one app to get everything I need for my evening's entertainment. It's obviously a great space saver and less waste. There's no need to have multiple subscriptions to different magazines. And I also really like how you can get an easy to read article view so you don't have to strain your eyes. I'm such a tactile kind of person, so I never thought I'd be converting to online reading, but it's just so convenient. The space saving, not feeling guilty about using old magazines to start my fire, and I can have up to 5 people under the one account. To try Readle, there is a link below in the description, so you can have 2 free months to see if it's right for you, and you can cancel anytime.
I'm often sitting like this, reading the Readle app, digesting lots of great information, or I'm using my book, I'm reading my book, or I'm on the phone. And that's another thing that I do, is I call my friends and family, and I spend a lot of time like this, or like this, or like in the kitchen with headphones in, just chatting to people, because if I ever feel like I need a friend to talk to, then yeah, they're always at the end of the phone. These incredible, amazing inventions that have completely ruined our lives.
Every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m, I run a relax, restore and reconnect yoga class for everybody in every space. This is my favourite evening of the week because I get to give back to my community and share my teachings of the Western mental health tools and combine them with the ancient Eastern philosophies of body movements and breath. You know, our bodies are designed to heal, and the only way to do that for emotional pain, physical pain and mental pain is to face it and look it in the eye and say, "Hello, I see you. What is it that you can teach me?" The yoga mat and a safe space like the comfort of your own home is a great place to start.
Another one of my favourite pastimes. Another way to spend the evening. Learning songs, singing. I find singing so cathartic. If I'm feeling down, feeling a bit low, feeling something that's not comfy, I just sing. And it feels good. I'm really conscious of the fact that this is a bit of a shouty song and the sound audio is not amazing, so apologies if it's a bit gritty. Something natural in the way you touch me. It's a feeling that I can't describe. Something mystic in this soul connection. Something magic in your misty eyes. Don't you say that it's all the same. Don't you say that it's all the same. No, there's something that I can't explain about this. Something that I can't explain. I wanna leave it for now without another mention. You should be letting go instead of holding on. In the eye of my mind, the mystery is born. No use in looking further, you know it isn't there. You can stare all you want, the answers won't appear. Try to find it, but I lose myself. I lose myself in you. Breathe easy, lovers. Breathe
My trumpets are a bit dry. Yeah. And transformed into new realms of joy and abundance and love and peace. Feel it floating through the body and the mind and the spirit. Oh yeah. Bum, 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 bum. What's next? I know what's next. I'm going to show you my torch hat. This thing, can I put it on one-handed? Oh, like a sailor. Ugh. There we go, that's how you put a hat on one-handed. Is the best hat in the world. If you live on a boat, you need to get one of these hats. Honest to God, game changer. It also is a USB charged thingamajig. So you pop it out. USB. Now I'm going to have to put it back one-handed. Come on, May, you got this. Which way? That way. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, I find it so useful when I'm looking through cupboards. And instead of turning the lights on and scurrying through the cupboards for treats, I can just put on my light. Oh, look at that. I can find all the treats now. There's no treats. Oh, god damn it. I've eaten all the treats. And you see how just like a little bit of singing just completely changes my energy. I'm all alive again. I'm alive. I'm awake. So I know what a nice thing to do now is actually, now that I'm feeling alive and ready to chat, is give George a call. I'm going to give him a little call, and something that we do together, which is really cute, is he reads to me. He reads stories. So at the moment we're reading Guards from the Terry Pratchett, I want to say trilogy, but that's not the right word. Like a mass of books. And yeah, he does amazing voices of all the characters. He's really good at it. And it's like having my own personal audible narrator. And it's just a lovely thing to do as well, because he lives all the way up north and I'm all the way down south, so we don't get to see each other that often. So yeah, we stay in touch, we call each other quite a lot, and then yeah, he'll read to me, which is lovely. Hey Georgie.
Hey May, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Real good.
Good. Do you want to say hello to the world?
Hello world. Are you ready for some story time?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah. Are you sitting comfortably?
I am.
Then I'll begin.
Once arose in a world of shades, icy confusion pouring into his mind, but all he could think of at that moment was the tall, cowled figure standing over him. "I thought you were all dead," he mumbled. It was strangely quiet, and the colours around him seemed washed out, muted. Something was wrong. "Is that you, brother doorkeeper?" he ventured. The figure reached out. "Metaphorically," it said. The patrician handed Carrot the sword. "Very well done, young man," he said. "Captain Vimes, I suggest you give your men the rest of the day off." "Thank you, sir," said Vimes. "Okay, lads, you heard his lordship. But not you, Captain. We must have a little talk." "Yes, sir," said Vimes innocently. The rank scurried out, giving Vimes sympathetic and sorrowful glances. The patrician walked to the edge of the floor and looked down. "Poor ones," he said. Yes, sir. Vimes stared at the wall. I would have preferred him alive, you know, sir. Misguided, yes, but a useful man. His head could have been of further use to me. Yes.